Oh hi guys, welcome to another video of Planties and Knobs. Today I'm going to show you 4 good examples of uncommon / rare plants as beginners. Before we dive into it, I just want to say I do keep the rare and uncommon plants mostly of philodendrons and monsteras because they're easy to take care of and they're much hardier than say ferns and peperomias, for example. So yeah, they're the 2 easiest plants. So yeah, let's go! So first up we have the Philodendron Glorio, this big boy right here. I got him just over 2 months ago, sent in mail, just wrapped in sphagnum moss, and he already had massive roots, and that's why I bought him, and just potted him up in a loose soil mix that I have, and he's doing really well. Now this guy, as you can see, has a beautiful heart-shaped leaf, and that's what they're famous for, and everyone loves it. It's very velvety. The texture is really nice. I try not to touch it too much because the oils on your hands will ruin them. But yeah, they're quite fast growing. At the moment, it only has this petiole, this growth right here. At the moment, it hasn't grown any new shoots yet. It only has just that new growth that he got sent with, and he hasn't done anything, but there are some new aerial growths growing which I can see, and yeah, since we'll be going into summer soon, I'm sure he will sprout real quickly because they are quite fast growers, and yeah, they do really well in really warm conditions and high humidity, but they can tolerate low humidity. So these guys, my apartment's usually around over 20 degrees and humidity's minimum 40. It has been lower, but yeah, around 40. So yeah, they're really hardy, really pretty, and I would say is a really good beginner plant to your rarer plants. Yeah, very gorgeous. Moving on to the next philodendron, I have Philodendron Silver Cloud. This guy was in my first video, and yeah, at the moment he's got this one big leaf here, the second one which was damaged in transit, but now he's growing a third one right here. It's unfurling a third one, and I've had him for about 2.5 months, 3 months now, and now that it's getting warmer, just start of spring right now in Australia, Sydney, and yeah, he's just sprouted that one, and I can see a new one on the way here. Again, very easy to take care of, just water when it's dry and sits next to the windowsill, but not necessarily direct sunlight. Just like the Glorio, very easy, very hardy, and yeah, fast grower, fast crawler, I would say. Very easy and very pretty. They have this distinctive silvery, almost fluffy kind of look all around their leaves, and it is just gorgeous. And it gets bigger. As it gets bigger, obviously the marks will get bigger as well, and yeah, just so in love with it. It's very pretty. Definitely a must-have in the philodendron collection. The last rare philodendron I'm going to show you is my Philodendron Plumani round form. This guy I've had for around 4 months, maybe 5 months now. It was a tiny little peeweed leaf thing, and he has given me 2 new leaves. At the moment this one's a bit crusty, but that was a new one when I first got it. It's given me this largish leaf now, and right now it's unfurling this one, and there's a new growth point on the way as well. So it grows pretty fast, and this guy, I found that it acclimates to its new soil really quickly as well. So at the start, the soil composition that it came in was a bit wet, and I didn't really like it. So I changed it immediately to this more porous soil, and it started growing like new roots straight away within a week, and yeah, they acclimate really quickly. They're actually quite hardy, and it's just easy to grow. The only downside is they're a little bit more expensive than your other philodendrons, but when they get larger, they're very fluffy and round looking, just all around a gorgeous plant. So I would say it's another must-have plant if you're okay to break your bank a little bit. The last one I'm going to show you today is this big girl right here. I've shown you before in my previous videos. This is Stella, the Thai constellation, and they are quite the grower. Like, I got this back in end of February, given me 2 new shoots, and then I recently chopped her maybe a month ago. In my previous video, I chopped her to propagate her. And the area where I cut, there's already 2 new shoots growing and another one just on the other side of the stem. There's a new growth there as well. So it's given me 3 new shoots since 4 weeks ago. And now that it's warming up to spring, she's really showing some growth. And even the roots are poking out at the bottom, so she'll need to be up potted in a new pot soon. Yeah, they're really rewarding. They really don't need much care, just like a regular Monstera. I only water it once every now and then, like when it's really dry. And yeah, and they're just the all-around beautiful plant, very easy to take care of. So definitely a must-have if you're into variegated Monsteras. The Thai constellation is a good starter. So a few tips on growing these guys. Number 1, underwatering is better than overwatering, especially when it comes to these variegated Monsteras. They have really sensitive roots, so if you overwater even once, like they can rot and they'll start looking really sad and stuff. So you definitely do not want to overwater them. In my apartment it is quite warm and I only water them once every like 10 days. Even like I would check the bottom of the pot like this and feel the soil just in case. If it's like dry and crusty, that's when I water it, or when the plants kind of look a bit saggy, I water them then. But never like on a routine, like I never water them like every Saturday or anything like that. Like just when the plant starts looking a bit sad and the bottom of the pot is dry, that's when you water them. Tip number 2 is to keep them warm, at least 18 degrees or above, and humidity minimum 40%. So these guys all, obviously they're a tropical plant. They do much better with high humidity, of course, around 60, 70 even, that's really good. But in indoor conditions, it's not always good. So yeah, these guys, they are hardy and very easy to take care of. So like lowest 40% is fine. My apartment has gotten lower than that and they're still okay with it, as long as in general you keep them around 40 to 50%. Investing in a small humidifier is a good idea. I have one that's right next to my rare plants on intermittent settings, so it just shoots out some water vapor every 3 seconds, stops for 2 seconds, and this runs for 7 hours, and that keeps around like minimum 45% humidity. So yeah, it's better than nothing and the plants love it. So yeah, definitely recommend on a humidifier. That's it for today, guys. Thanks for watching and I hope to catch you in my next video. Bye! Not so fast. I recently got my hands on this variegated Monstera Posigiana Albo, this gorgeous boy right here. So I hope to update you guys in the near future, if it grows anything. Okay, goodbye for realsies. Bye! Intermittent?